Hello, welcome to my live. Thank you for joining me here. If you could press #replay if you're watching the replay, please. And if you're on here live, if you can send me some love hearts or ask me questions on here, that would be fabulous. Makes me feel like there's somebody actually watching. As a lot of you know, I'm Tracy from Serendipity Skin Solutions, and I've come on to talk to you about progress like in my business and in the skin world generally. So some of you have been with me long enough to know that I started with SpaFind about 12 years ago now, and at that time they promised me that they were professional only products, and so I took them on, and I've loved my journey with SpaFind, and I still will continue to use them in the salon for some treatments. There'll be more of the relaxation type facials because they are great for that type of thing, mineral based, and I really enjoy using them for that type of thing. Over the years things have changed, and they are now quite widely available online, unfortunately, for my business. And also then they're great products, but they're not always as effective as they could be for some problems. As a lot of you will know, I've had acne as a teenager and always had that tendency with my skin. I was under a dermatologist when I was doing my beauty training, and that really affected my confidence. Training in beauty and having acne skin was very tricky at times, and I always felt very self-conscious, and I was always used as a model for one of my lovely lecturers because she knew she could help me with the products that she used on my skin, and she did help me, but it wasn't the best of starts to my beauty career. And then over the years my skin sort of settled out. I had children and my skin settled out, and it wasn't too bad. But then I started suffering with rosacea, and a lot of you will have seen me with my rosacea. It was very red, sore, the capillaries were very near the surface of the skin. When I woke up in the morning, I wouldn't actually want to look in the mirror, because one morning it would be fine and the next morning it would be really red, sore and broken out. And there wasn't necessarily a rhyme or reason to it. I tried like cutting things out and nothing worked consistently, and my skin just got worse. Over about 10 years it slowly got worse with the rosacea. And again, being in my job, I was very self-conscious. I used to wear double layer of foundation to cover it up. That used to cover it up, and then I got to a point where even that wasn't covering it up. And I decided that I wanted to be able to look in the mirror and not mind looking in the mirror, or actually like looking in the mirror. So about a year ago, I started on my journey with cosmeceutical products, and I started that journey, and very, very quickly my skin was transformed or started a transformation. And within a month, my skin was beginning to look much calmer. I was getting less breakouts, and I just couldn't believe that I'd actually found something that was beginning to work. I actually felt it was too good to be true. So that was my journey, and I carried on down that journey. And before Christmas, I found a Lumiere, and I decided to start using those, and they're actually better than the products I started off with. I started with one product. I started with the eye cream, and the eye cream is absolutely amazing, and it started to take away the fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes. And so then I trusted it and decided that I would start investing in it for my rosacea. and I must say my skin is so much better. I mean, I've gone from wearing double layer of foundation to now being on this live with no makeup on whatsoever, and I have never in all of my life gone without makeup, and now my skin is starting to really blossom, and I feel like I want to show how good my skin is these days. So during lockdown, a lot of things changed for a lot of us, and one of the things that changed for me was I wanted to start learning more about Illumia. Like I said, I'd found the products before Christmas. I wanted to go down this pathway, and I didn't have a lot of time. So when lockdown came along, Illumia started doing a lot of online training. They did a lot of online Zoom calls where we could ask questions. It was absolutely fabulous. It gave me a focus and something to think about, other than the fact that my business was shut and I didn't know where that was going to leave me. And B, it was something that I'd wanted to invest in for Serendipity Skin Solutions, and it enabled me to do that. So I studied and I've learned quite a lot more about the skin over this period of time, which I've really enjoyed doing, and this is why I'm going back to what my real passion is, and my passion is skincare. And I think because I've always suffered with my skin myself, and now I am actually starting to see that I can get the skin that I've always dreamt of having, I actually feel like I can help other people with that progress. I mean, if only I'd found these products 5 years ago. A lot of you know, I've got a son, Harry. He's got very similar skin to me. He had very bad acne and ended up having to go on Roaccutane. And I looked at all sorts of alternatives because as a skin therapist, I didn't want him to go on Roaccutane if I could avoid it. But I couldn't find anything that would stop his skin from being so inflamed and sore. And I mean, he would turn his head and you could see the cysts like along his jawline, and it started, he's a very confident young man, and it started to affect his confidence. And at that point I decided something had to happen, and that's then when he went down the route with the dermatologist and went on Roaccutane. And from what I can tell, the dermatologist he had, which is the same one I had when I was younger, has done a very good job at assessing how he was and that with his skin and how he was emotionally, and we went down that pathway together. But if I could have avoided that pathway for him, I would have done. And I have some clients with acne, and we are seeing great progress with these with the Illumia products, and I really feel like I can start to help with those skin concerns now, and I really want to help you. I found my passion and I want to share it with you. So that's what I've come on to tell you about the progress within my business and explain to you a little bit of the background behind it. I really feel that this is what I want to do, and I want to help you to look after your skin and to start getting some of the results that you really want from your skincare. And I think we're in such a time now that we're lucky that these types of products are available. And if you'd like to talk to me about your skin, we can hop on the phone and have a chat, or you can book an online consultation and we can just have a chat about your skin and see what's going on and see what it's trying to tell us, and maybe why it's angry, inflamed, and why what products we could do to or what ingredients we can use to help you to achieve your skincare goals. So I think that's all I've got to say to you now. Hello Kat, nice of you to join me, thank you. And if there's anything I can do to help any of you, you know where to find me. Either comment or send me a direct message, or there's a book now up in the top bar, so if you'd like to do that, then you're more than welcome to. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.